they're able to sweep this one, get out the old broom and sweep right in front of all of Dallas's face and go back to Boston and have a parade and a celebration very similar to the one that Tom Brady had last night up in Foxborough that we will certainly chit-chat about. People will be talking about this team forever. Those two dudes right there they've been trying to drive a wedge between these two for so long. Tatum will go on and miss 14 straight shots, but while doing that, Brown will absolutely cook. And then Tatum will get hot, and Brown will pass the ball. And then all of a sudden, who the hell are these white dudes on the Celtics making big-time plays? They have been fun to watch. It's been an incredible run. The conversation today isn't about how great they are, how dominant they are. No. It's about Luka being a liability. And Luka bitching about everything every single time he has the ball or at times that the Mavericks are on the offensive side of the court. He ended up fouling out with 5 minutes left, which is obviously something that can happen to a star player. 6 fouls in the NBA, clear blocking foul. Now, they challenged it. He told the bench to please challenge this. This would be the second call that they challenged for Luka. Both of them would remain calls, and I love the way Luka plays the basketball. I like that he looks like he's maple syrup moving around. I like that he moves at his own pace. I like that he has his own style, his own flavor. I hate watching him play basketball right now. I hate
Well said.
I don't like he just bitches all the time. And it's like, hey, Bob, I understand the refs suck. We are maybe the loudest advocates for that. But you can't every single time you're on a court, every single time something happens, just bitch because you look like a soft ass guy who should not be on an NBA court. That is literally what it is. Luka could be the next face of this entire league. Luka could put the NBA on its back. Luka has a fan base around him already because of how great he is, and he's the first guy to have 5 straight first-team All-NBAs to start an NBA career. But he is tough to watch. I'm going to be I don't know if I'm the only person thinking like this. I think the world is thinking like this, and I think it's something that Luka needs to figure out. Now, Wendy cut a promo on him to SVP after the game that was fire.
Yeah, unreal.
Absolutely fire. I would assume Luka and his people will watch this, and then they'll see that everybody is saying to Wendy, not, hey, Suit, shut up. Not, hey, Wendy, all you've done is followed LeBron your entire. None of that. Everybody's saying, what Wendy's saying is right.
Go on, Brian.
What Wendy is saying is right. So hopefully that's a little bit of a wake-up call maybe to Luka, who we all love and potentially love. Kyrie Irving shows up last night, has a big game. It doesn't matter.
Nope.
It does not matter with this Boston Celtics team. And obviously, we're going to chat with Javale McGee today.
Hell yeah.
In the second hour. He is founder of Jug Life Foundation, which is about trying to supply clean water to those who don't have it around the globe. I read some stats. 800 million people do not have access to clean water. So he is obviously in the philanthropy world, not the business, because he's not making any money.
Right.
He's in the philanthropy world of trying to make that happen. I can't wait to chat with him. He's won 3 titles. He's been in the NBA for 16 years. I'm excited to get his take on it all. Not only just the Celtics being so dominant and not seemingly getting much credit throughout the entire season, entire playoffs, or in the finals.
Nope.
They're up 3-0. Luka's alive.
This guy
just doesn't. It's like not the Celtics are phenomenal, and they'll be battling. Mavs will be maybe in the middle of an incredible run, and you look at the score, Celtics are still up 8 somehow. It's like, how does that work? Well, they got a coach who's the youngest coach to get to the NBA Finals since 1966, who's showing their team videos of MMA guys getting choked out, and while they're losing their consciousness, potentially losing their soul, they're remaining calm because that's really the only way you could be saved. He's showing the team those videos, and then on the other side, he got Luka going, "Kawa! Wawa! Wawa!" It's like, it seems like there's a different mindset. It seems like there's a different pedigree. In the championship pedigree that you dream of your team having, although this Celtics team has not won yet, they seemingly have it. 3-0 now. No team has ever come back from a 3-0 series lead in the NBA playoffs. So this one's about done. Congrats to the Celtics.
Yeah. Well, hold on.
That's the story of the day, Javale, is that Luka's a liability. That's what all the talking heads are saying today about basketball and about the NBA Finals.
On the defensive side, Luka's man-on-man defense isn't that great. But I think Luka can get past that if he decides to, when he does get beat, to continue to hustle and get to the weak side or get to the help side or wherever the man is helping from to go and cover his man. I think the thing about Luka is he's exerting so much energy and has the ball the whole game on offense. I don't know what type of shape he's in to be able to do everything he go and give you 36 on offense and also play defense the right way. That's a hard combination to do.
Yeah, is it a be who you can afford to be type thing in the NBA? Like, you understand that some of your star offensive guys might give up a couple on the defensive side to not only conserve energy, but to last through an entire 7-game series. How are the Mavericks feeling about Luka in this particular series, in the locker room? You think about it all, because the videos are everywhere. In modern world, everybody sees everything about Luka pointing somewhere else and then his guy knocking down a shot, or doing this and knocking down a shot, and then him complaining to the ref seemingly about every single thing he does on the court. How do you think the rest of the team feels about it, and how does the league feel about Luka?
I mean, the league. I mean, everybody in the league knows Luka isn't the best defensive player, but at the same time, no one cares about Luka's defense because he'll go and give you 50. So they're just like, we'll live with it. It doesn't matter, and that's how the Mavs feel also. But I feel like this is the only series where it really shows up, because Boston, everybody's playing defense. So it's like, is it going to be 5-on-5 or is it going to be 5-on-4 when Dallas is on defense? And that's a problem Luka's going to have to figure out. He's either going to have to really lock up on defense man to man, or he's going to have to figure out how, if he knows he's going to get blown by, how to think and get to where he needs to be when he gets blown by. And Dallas is going to figure out how to help him in the most manageable way.
We're talking a 16-year NBA vet, 3-time champion, Javale McGee. When you talk, and I mentioned it there at the end because as a spectator, and I'm not an insider in the basketball world. I got a jumper. I can shoot.
Yeah.
I can shoot. I can put the ball in the hole if I need to. I'm not going to be able to run.
Right.
I'm not giving you meaningful minutes. Defense, I'm not smacking the floor. But if you get me in my spot and somebody's able to get me the ball, I'm probably
in the pocket.
Yeah, I'm probably going to knock it down. Knock it down, and I'm going to celebrate too, as if I did a lot more than I actually
Absolutely.
did. But like watching Luka with the refs, and believe me, we are maybe the biggest, hey refs, you need to be better at your job show in the history of sports media. Like I think we actually are in the NFL and even the NBA. We got some tweets from the official NBA's Twitter account. So like we are very much understand. Luka seemingly complains about everything that happens on the court to the refs. Is he known to do that? Is he a guy that you guys can kind of, if we get him a little bit pissed off, maybe he'll run himself out of a game? Like he fouled out last night with like 5 minutes left, 4 minutes left or whatever. Obviously, they're a much different team when he's gone. But his relationship with the refs, is that noted? Is this just a rare occasion of him complaining about everything? And how many guys are like this in the league, JaVale?
I feel like everybody's like this in the league. It's just that you guys don't portray these bad sides of people until they lose. If Luka would have won that game and had 35-40, we wouldn't be talking about him complaining to the refs. We'd be like, Luka's the greatest ever, and he's going to bring the team back. And
his defense is awesome. His defense.
Exactly. He was really locking down on defense. You would have thought none of those blow-bys at all if they would have been winning these games. So, I mean, it's sort of a media thing, and at the same time, everybody complains to the ref if they feel a certain type of way. And definitely the stars complain to the ref. Those are the main people who complain to the ref, because those are the only people that the refs listen to. They don't listen to the bench players. They don't care if you're complaining to them.
Hey, you. I don't know your name, so shut the fuck up. Okay, yeah. Everybody else, yeah. Luka, we move jerseys. Okay, you're selling tickets. We get it. Kyrie.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And it does feel like the NBA does. The refs have a little bit more, feel like they're deciding.
Just watch the next game and look who the refs are actually talking to, having conversations with, and then look who the refs are walking away from.
Okay, I'm going to. That is what I'm going to watch.